Disney World and Disneyland are lifting many of their mask mandates. Disney's building retirement homes, and Splash Mountain finally got itself together. All the week's news is coming up right now. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we got some big stuff to talk about this week. Major updates to mask policies. More restaurants are still reopening since the 2020 closures. More meet and greets are appearing, and we found probably the cutest Minnie ears we've ever seen, and I know you want to see those. All right, we're going to start with Disney World and Disneyland eliminating mask mandates in most locations. So Disney World recently announced it will no longer require face masks in most places for fully vaccinated guests. This new policy went into effect on February 17th, 2022. Since that date, masks are optional for fully vaccinated guests indoors and outdoors. Disney's policy does say that they expect guests who are not fully vaccinated to continue wearing face coverings in all indoor locations. Disney's policy also notes that face coverings will still be required by all guests ages 2 and up on enclosed Disney transportation, including Disney buses, monorails, and the Skyliner. This change from Disney comes just days after Universal Orlando also modified their mask rules to no longer require masks for fully vaccinated guests, and Universal still encourages non-vaccinated guests to continue wearing masks indoors. Then later on that same day, Disney announced a mask change for Disneyland as well. Again, starting on February 17th, face masks are only required for unvaccinated guests in indoor locations. In other words, face masks are optional indoors for those who are fully vaccinated. Outdoors, face coverings will be optional for all guests. Note, however, that masks will be required for all guests, including fully vaccinated guests, in certain indoor settings, including Disney shuttles, and in health settings like first aid. And Splash Mountain is open again over there in Disney World. It was originally set to reopen on Friday, February 11th, but when the day finally arrived, the attraction remained closed. It seems like Disney needed an extra day to make sure Splash was ready for more splashin'. The next day, February 12th, we checked My Disney Experience and saw that Splash Mountain was open. At around 10 a.m., the wait time was listed at 25 minutes, and we have a feeling that wait time will only increase throughout the days. By 10:30 a.m., the wait time was already up to 40 minutes, and this is one of the more popular Magic Kingdom attractions, so expect the line to get pretty long as the day progresses. Disney has not revealed when Splash Mountain will close for its big re-theme, but for now, the old ride is still there and running, so hop on over before it goes away forever. So let's talk Figment popcorn bucket. Remember that Figment popcorn bucket that people were waiting hours and hours for in Disney World? Well, he came back, and then he sold out again. What was cool this time, though, is that you were able to place a mobile order for Figment. You didn't have to wait in a 6-hour line, but he has quickly sold out again. And we're going to tell you how to get one in case he reappears on your next vacation. He's very popular, so you need to be ready. So how does mobile order work? Well, first you need to find it in the My Disney Experience app. You can either go to create a new mobile order and scroll down to the Epcot options where it should be listed, or you can simply search Figment or Epcot souvenir release. Once you find the bucket, you'll just order it like you would a normal mobile order. You can pick up Figment at the World Showplace Events Pavilion between the UK and Canada pavilions. Once you've arrived, you'll hit I'm here, prepare my order. Then you'll get a screen saying your order is being prepared. When it's ready, you'll get a notification saying where to go to pick him up inside the pavilion. Once inside, you'll see the different pickup lanes. You'll show your screen saying your order is ready to a cast member, and they'll give you your Figgy bucket. Now you can be on your merry way with your highly coveted Figment popcorn bucket. Mobile ordering is a lot easier than waiting in line for 6 hours, right? And speaking of popcorn, during the beginning of the festival, Figment came with rainbow popcorn, but this time he had purple and orange popcorn, which seems a lot more fitting. Like I said before, at the beginning of the week, he was back and he quickly sold again. Assuming mobile order will be the only way to buy a Figment popcorn bucket from now on, now you know how to grab one. So if you really want a Figgy bucket, keep your eyes peeled, keep checking mobile order, and follow us on social media. There you will get more timely news with updates on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And another Mickey Mouse meet and greet has returned. Whether you're meeting your favorite princess or maybe a rare character like Goofy's son Max, there's something special about saying hi to a familiar character's face. And now we can finally meet an iconic character again at Red Carpet Dreams in Disney's Hollywood Studios, Mr. Mickey Mouse himself. He is all dressed up in his Sorcerer Mickey costume, complete with a Fantasia background. And for the time being, people who want to meet Mickey here will still have to wear masks if they are unvaccinated, as it is indoors per Disney's newest face mask policy. There aren't any PhotoPass photographers available at this spot at the moment, but guests are encouraged to interact with the characters and take selfies. We've been able to meet Minnie Mouse at this location for a while, but now that her beau is by her side, we could not be happier. We've got a date announced for the closure of Toontown in Disneyland. Mickey's Toontown used to be a destination in both Disney World and Disneyland, but now it can only be found in Disneyland. This area has attractions like Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, Mickey's House, and Gadget's Go Coaster. Disney announced last year that this area would be getting some major updates, and now we know when those updates will take place. They've revealed that the transformation of Mickey's Toontown will officially begin on March 9th, 2022. This area will be closed beginning on that day, so if you want to see it before all the changes, make sure you visit on or before March 8th. Toontown is expected to reopen in early 2023. We've already looked at some of the changes coming to this new area, including the addition of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The same attraction can be found in Disney World's Hollywood Studios. And Disney also said that the updated area will have all new experiences, more play and interactivity for the guests, and a focus on families and young children. I know they're going to have like a grassy area for people to go like sit and picnic and stuff or whatever. Now, if you love some of the classic attractions, you don't have to worry too much because Disney said that fan favorites like Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, Mickey's House still have a home in this area. Some other rides and attractions are going to be reimagined in new and exciting ways, including Gadget's Go Coaster, Goofy's House, and Donald's Boat. So that's kind of sad. Now, other changes include a new Centennial Park, which is a central area that has open grassy spaces. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Some water tables and a large fountain and a dreaming tree. Who doesn't need a dreaming tree, right? We, of course, will be keeping a close eye on this project and will keep you updated as well. And the Disney Wish cruise ship has hit a major milestone. It has hit water for the first time ever last week, and we're happy to report that it floats. We're not boat experts, but we know that's a pretty essential part of sailing. Although the Wish had to delay its inaugural voyage, the ship is currently taking reservations, and hitting the water is another milestone in its opening. In Papenburg, Germany, the Disney Wish cruise ship tested its sea legs. The event was celebrated with fireworks, music, and an appearance by Captain Minnie. It's great to see progress on this ship following the delays. The Disney Wish is set to embark on its maiden voyage this July and will feature immersive dining, entertainment, and even Disney's first attraction at sea. We're so excited to see more progress on the Wish. We can't wait to see it in person when it sets sail this summer. Now we've got more news about the Disney Wish cruise ship. Disney's announced multiple new things will be included on the Wish that we are looking forward to. Guests on the Wish will be able to attend Olaf's Royal Picnic, which will transport them to Arendelle for an experience designed for families with kids ages 3 to 12. Guests will get to interact with Olaf, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff while listening to live music performances of Frozen songs. Kids will even get some keepsakes to take home with them, including a reversible troll plush. How do you reverse it? It sounds interesting. A themed picnic blanket and custom Nordic-style mandolin. Kids will even get to use that mandolin for a sing-along with Kristoff. As we all know, reindeers are better than people. Now, guests who have already booked a voyage on the Wish may reserve their spot at Olaf's Royal Picnic before sailing for an additional fee. But there's a lot more in store. Although we've already learned a little bit about the Wish's Grand Hall, which will transform with special effects. It also is the first ever atrium stage aboard a Disney ship. When families first enter the Grand Hall, they'll receive a royal greeting, and each child will get a special wishing wand they can use to make the first wish of their vacation during a boarding celebration. The Grand Hall is also where families can meet with Disney princesses, plus the stage will host a game called Who's Behind the Curtain, where guests will have to answer questions to reveal the identity of the Disney characters hidden behind the stage's curtain. On the final night of each sailing, folks will participate in a ceremony with the fairy godmother, where they'll raise their wands and watch the spectacular farewell show with tons of Disney characters, special effects, and performances. Sounds magical. Luna is an entertainment hub on board the Wish that has 2-story LED screen wall, stage, and bar. I'm guessing this is sort of the adults-only area at nighttime, and here guests are going to get to watch a variety of live shows and participate in different themed nights. During Villains Game Night, guests will attempt to answer Disney trivia questions amid the jeers and sneers of nefarious Disney foes, including Cruella de Vil, Gaston, Hades, Maleficent, and more. That sounds super fun. During the Disney Songbook event, guests will get the chance to belt out Disney songs and showcase their star talent for a live camera crew who will project each performance onto the big screen. Oh my gosh, that sounds embarrassing. And this space will be used for the live grand finale interactive event. For the mobile game, guests can play on the ship Disney Uncharted Adventure. Families who want to get active will want to head to the Hero Zone, which is a futuristic sports arena where physical activity will blend with imagination, alternating between an elaborate family obstacle course and a free play sports hub. That was all a quote from Disney. Here, families will be able to participate in the Incredigames games, as well as Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash. Disney promises a full roster of world-class entertainment infused with more Disney storytelling, bringing to life the fantastical worlds and beloved characters at the heart of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars adventures like never before. Oh my goodness. Such marketing language, Disney. Now, the Wish will set sail for the first time on July 14th, 2022. I'm pretty excited because I am going to go on the Wish this summer. I've got my trip booked. Can't wait. So you guys are going to get a first look at that coming this summer. Now, this is what I'm really excited about on the Wish. I mean, it's fun to have a picnic with Olaf and whatever, but we're talking about the candy store now. There's going to be a brand new candy store called Inside Out Joyful Sweets. This dessert shop is inspired by the Pixar film Inside Out. And you're going to find sculptures of the 5 emotions: joy, sadness, disgust, fear, and anger inside. The shop will also be decorated with glowing memory orb lights and other features that make it look just like the control center in Riley's head from the film. The decorations sound cool, but what about the treats? Disney announced that there will be more than 40 flavors of gelato and ice cream, which is along the lines of what you got over on the Fantasy and the Dream 2. And there'll be handmade toppings like whipped cream, fruit compotes, and sauces. And the only flavors that have been revealed so far include the peanut butter pretzel and the white chocolate raspberry. You'll also be able to find cupcakes that are themed to each of the 5 emotions. There's a lemon one for joy, a blueberry one for sadness, pistachio for disgust, red velvet for anger, and bubblegum for fear. Looking for a new core memory? Joyful Sweets has got them. They're edible too. You can buy chocolate memory orbs, which you'll break open to find candy inside. Other offerings include cake pops, handcrafted truffles, brownies, macarons, designer cookies, and all kinds of candy. This isn't the first immersive candy shop on a Disney cruise ship, although it is the first one with an Inside Out theme. We were super impressed with a similar candy shop called Vanellope Sweets and Treats on the Disney Dream, which is inspired by Wreck-It Ralph, and I believe we have a little video on it too. Now we've got a date announced for Grand Floridian refurbishments. We heard before that Disney is remodeling the Big Pine Key building number 9 of the Grand Floridian, to change the rooms there into 200 Disney Vacation Club villas. The studios and 1-bedroom villas will sleep up to 5 guests each, and the 2- and 3-bedroom villas will accommodate 9 and 12 guests, respectively. These rooms can be booked by Disney Vacation Club members or by the rest of us as well. Grand Floridian had 100 DVC villas before, so this refurbishment will triple the available studios and villas. Now, Disney has announced that this refurbishment will begin on March 1st, 2022. It was announced previously that the new villas will open this summer, although a specific end date for the construction has not been given. We've already seen some concept art for the new DVC villas, including a look at the resort studios, deluxe studios, bedroom villas, and more. Big Pine Key faces out onto Seven Seas Lagoon, so it looks like these villas will have great views of the lake and Magic Kingdom. Note that this refurbishment will mean there are fewer non-DVC rooms at the Grand Floridian, so it's possible that it will become even more difficult to find availability for regular non-DVC rooms if you're looking to stay here. Make sure to book your stay as far in advance as possible to ensure you get the hotel that you want. We can't wait to check out the new villas when they open this summer. Now, let's talk real estate, shall we? Because Disney is doing some interesting real estate stuff right now. Disney's been invested in several real estate projects outside of their theme parks for a while. Now they've announced a new project that will bring Disney magic to communities in many areas across the country, and they've already picked out the location for their first community. Disney introduced their new Story Living by Disney project, which will create, quote, vibrant new neighborhoods that are infused with their special brand of magic, unquote. We heard a little bit about this project last year, but now we know a lot more about the new communities. Story Living by Disney is meant to bring the convenience, high-quality service, and luxury of the theme parks to residents' everyday lives. The master plan communities will have distinctively designed spaces, according to Disney, and unique amenities like wellness programs, entertainment like live performances and cooking classes, seminars, and more. Disney has said that these amenities will be available to those who hold a voluntary club membership, so it sounds like you aren't required to have this membership if you live in the community, but the experiences are only available to those who have one. Some Storytelling by Disney neighborhoods will be reserved for residents ages 55 and over, and the very first Story Living by Disney community is going to be in the Coachella Valley in Rancho Mirage, which is in Palm Springs, California. This community is called Cotino, and it will have 1,900 housing units, including condos, single-family homes, and estates. Disney is exploring more locations for future Story Living by Disney communities, and according to them, this area was frequented by Walt Disney himself and served as a creative outlet and inspiration for many of his projects. Disney has not yet announced what the pricing will be for this housing. From their announcement, it sounds like Disney will be working with other development and home building companies, but they will definitely be the face of the project. In addition, Disney's cast members will be running the communities once they open, providing residential services and managing the entertainment offerings. In restaurant and snack news, Cape May Cafe is back. Do you know what's better than starting your Disney World day with a delicious breakfast? It's a trick question. The answer is practically nothing. Here at DFV, it's no secret that we love a good Disney breakfast, and recently we got the chance to stop by Cape May Cafe for breakfast, where the buffet service has just returned. The buffet here at Cape May is $25 per adult and $14 per child for breakfast. And honestly, this is a fair price due to the wealth of options that they have to choose from. The buffet is located in the center of the restaurant as usual, and there are 4 sides to the station, each with different items. You got veggies, eggs, omelets, breakfast burritos, fruit, oatmeal yogurt, Mickey and Minnie waffles, French toast, and more. And the last side of the buffet is home to the crepe station. Yep, you can pick up fresh crepes doused in chocolate sauce and powdered sugar. And don't worry, they didn't forget about the little ones. There's a shorter and really adorable mini buffet on one corner that has chocolate chip pancakes, tater tots, and more Mickey and Minnie waffles. They've even got smaller plates for smaller appetites. First of all, this meal was a pretty good deal at $25 for adults, considering there are so many different options and it isn't all you care to eat. You really can take your time and try lots of different items. And depending on your taste, you could go heavy on the carbs, eat the classic breakfast, try something healthy, or do a completely carnivorous meal. It's up to you. Now, before the pandemic, Cape May Cafe was home to characters at breakfast. As of now, characters have not returned, so there isn't much that's truly unique about this restaurant right now, but that could change before your visit, so check out our newsletter for the most up-to-date content. By the way, Cape May Cafe's dinner buffet has recently returned, so for our full in-depth review of Cape May Cafe breakfast and dinner, head to the website disneyfoodblog.com. And Jiko has reopened. There's another restaurant that's finally reopened after the 2020 closures. This is one of my favorites. It's at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and it's the signature restaurant there. When you step inside, you'll notice plenty of details that reflect African culture. The lighting against the back wall sets that lovely sunset ambiance, and there are a few appetizers, including a salad, wild boar, and a unique flatbread. The entrees feature everything from chicken to that wonderful filet mignon. Yep, that's back on the menu with the mac and cheese. And the menu also includes enhancements you can add on to your meal. There are all sorts of drink options, including loose leaf specialty teas, Kenyan coffee, dessert wines, after dinner drinks, and more. And for the kiddos, there's a special menu with activities and food items just for them. We are huge fans of this restaurant, and we're very excited to dine here again. If you want our full review, check it out on our website. And we've got a Gideon's February cake update. In February, Gideon's Bakehouse is featuring the Eternal Flame Cookie, Fire and Iced Coffee, and the Eternal Flame Cake, with some changes for 2022. These treats come with Gideon's special house-made ancho, cayenne, and cinnamon spice mix, so you can expect a little bit of a spicy kick. The Eternal Flame Cake is $9, and it's a 3-layered double frosted chocolate cake slice with red cherry buttercream and an outer layer of chocolate fudge buttercream. It's mixed with the Eternal Flame spice as well. Check out the cherry roses too. Previously, slices were only available on Saturdays and Sundays, but that is changing. For the rest of February, you can grab a slice of Eternal Flame Cake every day in Disney Springs. It'll continue to be available on Saturdays and Sundays at their East End Market location as well. So if you're worried about getting a slice of Eternal Flame Cake, you can now get it any day of the week for the rest of the month at Disney Springs. In merchandise news, check out the Pink Hearts Minnie Mouse ear headband. It finally landed in Disney World. It's a bit similar to Valentine's Day designs we've seen in the past, but this one has a new color scheme. These ears are bright pink with a satiny pink bow in the middle. You can also spot white hearts all over the ears. You can find these at World of Disney for $29.99, and though they fit the Valentine's Day theme, you can wear them every day. There's a new Disney bag collection in town, and it's already super popular. The Stony Clover collection is all about Mickey Mouse and the Sensational Six. And if you're looking to show off your love of classic Disney characters, then check out these bags. There are 5 bags in the collection currently available at Uptown Jewelers in Magic Kingdom. The Sensational Six mini backpack is $198. The Friends Forever fanny pack is $138. And the collection includes this Friends Forever large pouch, which is $108. You can also grab the Sensational Six duffel. It's $298. Finally, the Friends Forever tote bag is $208. You can find this Stony Clover collection at Disney World or online. In the parks, we found this collection at both Uptown Jewelers in Magic Kingdom and Legends of Hollywood at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We also confirmed that annual pass holders can get their discount on these bags, and cast members can get a discount too. Okay, this is super cute. A Mickey balloon sipper has arrived in Epcot. We found it at the Creations shop for $22.99. This is one balloon that will never blow away. It's bright red and shaped like a classic Mickey balloon with a smiling Mickey on the front. There's a straw extending from the top of Mickey's head between his ears, and the top of the sipper can be unscrewed for cleaning. The straw is removable too. You can even set it down and it'll stand on its own. No worrying about spilling your drink, and you could even use it as a display item. You can currently find it at Creations shop in Epcot, but we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for more appearances around Disney World. And we found another pair of new ears in the parks that classic Minnie fans are going to love. Check out these new sequined Minnie ears. They've got black sequined ears and a white satin bow with metallic red polka dots. These ears are $29.99 as well. We've actually already seen these online, but they haven't been available in the parks until now. We found them over at Mickey's of Hollywood in Hollywood Studios and in the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. And is there anything more iconic than Mickey balloons in a Disney park? Well, earlier this week, we spotted the Mickey Mouse Play in the Park balloon ears at Disneyland. And we got good news. You can get them at Disney World as well and online now. These fun ears let you wear your Mickey balloons on your head. Plus, these Mickey balloons will never run out of air or pop. One ear holds a blue balloon while the other ear holds a yellow balloon. We found these at Disney World at Buona Bob's, a souvenir kiosk you'll find in Adventureland, but you can grab them from Shop Disney too. The ears are $32.99 and the headband is blue and red and has the Play in the Park logo embroidered on one side. Did we mention they light up too? You can't tell it here because it's a bright sunny day in Orlando, but at night these babies will light the night. And Disney really wants all of our money this week because we got more ears. We're ready to host a mad tea party because Alice in Wonderland mini ears have arrived in Disney World. We found them at Epcot in the United Kingdom Pavilion for $29.99. Each ear has a print of Alice, teacups, and other Alice in Wonderland imagery over a light turquoise background, and the bow is blue satin with white lace, which is reminiscent of Alice's iconic blue and white dress. The headband is lined with blue velour, and It's Always Tea Time is embroidered on one side, and on the other side of the headband you can find the United Kingdom embroidered. And that brings us to the end of all the news for this week. Hope you enjoy watching these videos as much as we love to make them for you. If you want more Disney news, click the link in the description box below to sign up for our totally free newsletter. That way you won't miss a thing. Be sure to follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog. And of course, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.